Well, there's one I haven't seen in a little while. That's this one, the IBM Netvista. I don't recall the model, but if I do remember the specs, it's a Pentium 4, 2.4 gigahertz. It's got a CD-ROM drive, 512 megs RAM. I don't remember the hard drive, if there is any in there. Funny story is that this one came with no RAM and no hard drive. Bought it for around $40 3 years ago. And, how can I say that? It's a hit or miss. It works and it doesn't work. It most likely works, but if I leave it for a long time like this, it's going to be a hard one to start. For some reason it just won't post or anything. So anyways, let's just get this open and let's get it on the table here, and yeah, we'll see what's inside. That's the front. There's two little punch holes you gotta press on each side, and then it just, well, with one hand doesn't slide out that well, but you get the point. Socket 478 Intel board. It's got I don't have a video card in it. This lock right here. No, that's a serial. It's got a lock in the back. Let me see if I can find it for you. It's right there. Keys right on the side. Go over here. Power supply and a little exhaust fan. I don't see what 60 millimeters can do much, but now getting this removed is by simply just grabbing on these edges. Well, for the most part. Okay, let's try this again. You gotta see what I mean. Hold on, let me try the CD-ROM drive. Yeah, there might be a screw or something. Hold on. Alright, so you have to disconnect the cables, and then it should just pop out. With a little force, it's gonna pop out. You see, I forgot cabling right there, so that's preventing it to get out completely. So let me just get all the stuff out, and we'll see it a little bit more in the a little bit more with wires, less cages. There's the case completely cageless. You can see the front USB ports right here. A glob of IDE cables. Just get those out of the way. Alright. I don't know if you can read it, but nope, I don't think you can focus. It says 512 megs of RAM from Kingston. I'm just gonna roll over here. And this is what basically we have. We have the serial port cabling over here. You have, well, pretty much the IBM stock heatsink on it. You have the connector right here to the fan down there. And this one for the CPU. Now this right here is a key security system or something. Let's see if I can just pop it up. Like that. Yeah, that's it. So this is your security system. It's some sort of a lock mechanism or something, security. Anyways, I don't really use it, but it's there. CMOS battery, your Southbridge Intel chipset. I believe, yeah, that's the clear CMOS. Another fan plug, the internal speaker. And this one, speaking of speakers, it has its own speaker. And this one is actually no squeaker cans or crappy cans like these ones I have. That's actually a nice speaker. It doesn't do like crazy quality, but it is actually a way more decent speaker than you'd see in those tiny little Dells or anything like that. That's a revision 1.2 board of that IBM. Let me grab the model for you. Netvista. It's a 8305-25F. I don't think you can see it. It was designed for Windows XP. What the hell was I going to say? Alright, well, let's put this together. I have no clue why I put the hard drive under this 5 1/4 inch drive bay. I think it's because I'm missing the caddy or something over here. Anyways, I'm going to set it all up and we'll be right back. The IBM Netvista is one heck of a sturdy and elegant looking machines. They were designed for workstations, and in their counterparts they used to have a lot of work hours on them. Now this particular model seems to have its original DVD-ROM drive, but I could be mistaken. They could be also a little more black because they don't match the colors. On the left hand side you have your power button. Now the LEDs are over here, but they have a plastic that just transfers the lights over here. Over here you have your floppy drive that's seamlessly integrated with the IBM's famous floppy drive button whatever thing. Here's your IBM logo, the Netvista logo, the model name or the type, and the serial number. Hiding right behind that is a very discreet hole for 2 USB plugs in the front, and the DVD drive, of course. On the top is one sturdy matte black surface, scratches not included. Well, that's when they were brand new. The use of these were able to easily take a monitor or CRT monitor and those newer flat screen displays. Alright, let's move it to the side. Now here is some vents for airflow and intake to go out, same as the bottom, and as well as the integrated speaker in the inside. Over here we have much more scratches from over time, and ventilation holes, plenty of ventilation holes for the system to suck in air and blow out the air too. Now on the back we have the one exhaust fan, 60mm, a power supply. I don't recall the amount of wattage on it. The keys, this is where the keys come on, where they're shipped. You normally take them off, but looks like this one was actually left on them. Here's your key lock to lock the system shut from users to, avoid tampering inside the computer. This is an extra serial port that was used with this cable right here that is actually zip tied to the back. Over here you have your mouse and keyboard PS2 ports, 4 USB ports, 1 Ethernet port, serial parallel VGA, and onboard audio was included too. Now in here you see we have an AGP slot, 3 PCI slots for further expansion. Now I don't have the 3 PCI or expansion slot traps or doors, so unfortunately dust can get in here by that. There's more exhaust holes right here. Let's flip it on the left hand side. The left hand side we have our Windows XP Pro IBM CD key, which is completely battered out. A ton more scratches which normally wasn't shipped with it. And if you will notice, there is no ventilation holes at all. Here it is. Set it on the side. Now go ahead and plug her in. I normally have it not power up, but I think this time it does. Huh. Oh, yeah, this is a French one. Oh, there you go. An asset, gesture intent or something not detected, config error, and CMOS modifications, non-authorized detected. That's the security key or security bit we have there. But here's the stuff we need: the Diamond Max plus 8, 30 gig hard drive from Maxter, the worst ones ever made, to my opinion, anyways. From Maxter, DVD ROM drive by Samsung. I have 256. That must have been from a kid. Shoot. Alright, well, let's... Oh yeah, I definitely lost its date. We are the 6/01/2013, and the time is 5:22 or 17:22 p.m. System UUID. You used to see all this stuff. And then all the rest, the serial port, the USB, and whatever, all the configurations you need. You can activate them or deactivate them. Now these are in French, but it's basically acting the same way. The active video card seems to be from Brookdale G. I'm pretty sure that's an integrated Intel one. And then you can use which one's the preferred one. I'll go ahead and use AGP. I think I'm going to have to flash the BIOS on this, because even though I'm from Quebec and I speak French pretty good, most of it I can situate myself with, but some of them are just weird. Like, there's a lot of it. Like, this is the information or something like this, but the system acid gestion or something like that doesn't make sense to me. Alright, let's get it a boot. I have OpenSUSE 12.1 on it. Oh, that's... Get a little bit of memory for that. That's a lot of RAM. Trust me, that's a lot of RAM. I think I found it already. Yep, that's another 512. Look at it, just look at it. Do you want RAM? I've got the RAM, man. Got even RAM bus. Well, here's another 512 from OCZ, DDR400. The heat spreaders. Not necessary, but useful. That's another 512 DDR266. I'm probably going to use this one over the 400, but seems to be acting pretty okay. Some of them, for the most case majority, they're all getting to SD-RAM now, but do you have RAM? I sure do. Some of them are. Which one is this? 256 megs. Actually, I just dropped the stick of RAM over here too. Go ahead and pop this memory in. Oh. Well, geez. Sure sounds pretty dead or frozen. Yeah, well. Oh, and while I'm at it, here's the install stick of RAM, but I forgot something. Oh, why did I such forget something so symbolic to IBM? The intrusion chassis. It's gonna complain about the case is open or something like that. Now, I'm just for a demonstration of this issue. We'll go ahead and use a screwdriver, because the power button's pretty far. Let's see if that 512 meg module is working. Here we go. This is what it does sometimes. Just turn on, turn off, turn on, and give me dead shit. Well, as soon as I removed this RAM, it started to work fine. It's pretty warm, so my guess is this doesn't work or it's dead. Let's Go ahead and try another one. And life we have. And afterwards, when the operating system loads, the fan turns off. Both of them. I mean, the only thing I can hear now is just the hard drive, and that's it. Other than that, it is dead quiet. It's beautiful. Let me see if I can get a little demo out of that speaker. Just gonna go ahead and go to the multimedia. Just gonna do a phone-on test. I'm not gonna go and this actually is done on low, not so high volume, as you can see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and test it again and try to take that, Dell. IBM speakers kick ass. So there it is, guys. That's an IBM Netvista for you.